All right, guys, now we're going to work with a head and arm guillotine position from the guard into a sweep. And then from that sweep, we're going to finish with a mounted arm and guillotine. So this is all part of our kind of front headlock choking series position, okay? And this is a very common position we get stuck in, whether we have a guillotine in full guard, closed guard, with a butterfly hook in. It's all going to kind of translate the same, how we're going to use the head as a lever to flip our opponent over to sweep and then follow through into our mount, okay? So we're going to start right in position with Zach. I'm going to have the head and arm grip this time. Scoot up a little bit, square up for me, thank you. So from our head and arm guillotine position here, where I catch my shin and foot across the hip, I'm going to sit back into my position as if I'm trying to finish. I'm not going to be able to finish here, but I'm going to use the head and the arm as my lever in order to lift him and kind of pull him over, okay? So once I get here, I'm going to put my foot on the mat, I'm going to suck him in, and I'm going to pull him over my shoulder. So I'm going to kick, and he's going to flip over. Perfect. Okay? From this position here, note that I still have my hands connected and my head is still close to his armpit. Okay, so this is kind of a moment where our partner and I are both in a little bit of a race. Whoever kind of scrambles and moves first typically wins. Okay, I'm not too worried about his arm here, so I don't want you guys to get too fixated on that. I just want to make sure I keep my grip. From this position, I want to make sure that I'm pretty much north-south to him, so head to head. And for me to finish here, I'm just going to bridge my hips and flip myself over my shoulder, okay? It's very similar to like a back roll. So I'm going to bridge and just throw my hips over. As I do that, look how I roll over my shoulder and go right into my mounted position. Notice that the whole time I go, at no point did I lose my grip. It's very important you don't lose that guillotine grip. So I keep my grip strong. I post on my head, stretch out a little bit. And actually, when I drop my hips, I'll flare my knees out a little bit to generate more leverage. So I'm posted on my head, I keep my grip tight, flare my hips, and finish my choke. Scoot up a little bit.
I would, on this angle, probably, I would do that, scoot this way, like just a little bit, and that way we'll have a little bit more get from it. That should be perfect.
So starting again from our head and arm, kind of arm and guillotine position. I've fallen back, I can't finish, I'm stuck. I pull the guy into my chest, so I really suck this in tight because I want him to post. As I suck it in, I post my leg on the mat and I force him over my shoulder. From this position here, I want to rock and throw my hips over, flipping right into mount. So it should be one motion. So I shoot my knees to my chest, I flip over, and I go right in the mount. I keep my grip strong the whole time. I do not give it up at all. I stay posted on my forehead, and I make sure that as I work my way up the body, I drop my hips and spread my knees open to generate as much leverage as I need to finish. So I drop and spread, and I finish my arm and guillotine for mount. So now I'll do this one in real speed and kind of show you when we put it all together. You do great.